Welcome to Olympian Water Testing, giving you the best in water analysis. Today we're looking at second wind water systems, and we are seeing what different types of iron exist. As we know, iron is the most common metal found in the universe and comprises 5% of the Earth's crust. Now, when it comes in well water, it comes in 4 different forms, and often it is present in a single sample, and they're all causing staining, metallic taste, or foul taste, fouling of pipes, and plumbing. This presents a challenge for water conditioning, as the different removal methods need to be applied to reduce the iron to acceptable levels. So what are they? First, we have ferrous iron, also called clear iron because it's invisibly dissolved by water and it's very common. And the slight acidity of rainwater causes the iron to dissolve into the solution. If you draw a glass of water containing ferrous iron, the water will appear clear and possibly for a day or more. And the iron tends to stain fixtures with a reddish-brown color. So you may have seen this on your bathtub. You may have seen this on your sink. That can happen when you have ferrous iron, as it does have that color, and it does leave stains, even on clothes, as it's exposed to oxygen or whenever it comes in contact with oxidizing chemicals such as soaps and detergents. Then there's ferric iron, which is already oxidized. Rust, therefore, is insoluble, and a glass of water containing ferric iron will very quickly develop a film of orange on the bottom as particles settle out of the solution. It also causes staining of fixtures, laundry, and the dishwasher, as well as foul plumbing, and this form is also very common in our region's groundwater. The two less types common are iron or organic iron and colloidal iron, and that has different characteristics as well. Let's take a look at those. With organic iron, it's a ferrous iron that has been metabolized by iron bacteria as part of their diet, and these organisms form jelly-like deposits of ferric iron and can be identified by clumps of iron scum in the water and oily sheen on the surface of water, especially in toilet tanks. Then there's colloidal iron, which is comprised extremely of fine particles, smaller than 1 micron, which is due to their size and electrical charge and remain in suspension. And a glass containing colloidal iron will have a reddish pink tinge to it, and these iron particles are so tiny, they have a low specific gravity, particularly at the same as water, and it can take a very long time for them to finally settle out of the solution. So, those are the 4 different types: colloidal, organic, ferric, and ferrous. So you can keep an eye out for those, and when you're testing the water, know which one you're dealing with. The most effective treatments for removal of ferrous iron and ion exchange softening, which pulls the iron molecules out of the water by electrochemical attraction and oxidation and filtration. The latter uses air on a chemical oxidizer to convert the ferrous iron to ferric particles, which can then be mechanically filtered out. And organic iron is more difficult to remove, as biological scum mass that encapsulates it tends to shield the iron from traditional removal methods. Wells containing iron bacteria should be disinfected with chlorine to kill the problem at the source, or the incoming water can be treated by a chemical feed system utilizing a strong oxidizer to destroy the biomass, and then the residue be mechanically filtered out. And organic iron is difficult to treat under most circumstances. Also, with colloidal iron also presents a serious challenge for residential filtration, as the most effective removal involves injecting an adhesive agent such as alum to bind the tiny particles together and enough clumps to fall out of the solution. Fortunately, this is quite a rare problem. So, if you see any problems with these types of iron in your water, you should talk to a water specialist for testing and treatment, which is the best way to do it. That way you can figure out what type of iron you have, but it's always a good idea to have your water periodically tested so you can know which type of iron you're working with and the levels of it.